We were doing digital storytelling on Minecraft, and that's what we were showing, what our stories were about, and the steps it took to do it.
Okay, so what is Minecraft?
It is a game that can be used for education and just for fun playing. You can get it on Xbox and many other devices. It's like different controls on different devices. So we were doing it on the PC, and we had to use We had to use the keys to move, and the mouse to turn.
And so you wrote a story, right? What was your story about?
Mine was the little Minecraft player. It was like the little red hen, except instead of having animals, we had actual players, Minecraft players helping. And we had to have 4 people, and Miss Harrison was doing some our recordings. And we changed a few bits. Another thing that we did was instead of making bread, we did pumpkin pie because bread is just 3 wheat, which would be just a plain story, and you wouldn't have any details to put in. So we were working on a little folk tale about how 3 friends went on a trip, and their plane crashed, and now they are making a little plane to like get off the island out of materials they find.
Okay, well that sounds pretty adventurous.
We haven't finished it yet because we are having problems with we were just all over the place with everything.
I was in the same group as her, so we were still working on the plane crash, and then they just had to build a plane out of small pieces to go home.
I thought it kind of was like lots of fun
Why was it fun?
because we were getting to interact and explain what we did.
I thought it was a better way to learn since you actually had fun while learning.
So why did you have fun with it?
Well, we got to act, and I like acting.
It's fun. I do it all the time at my house. It's my regular life.
My story was survival friendship, and it was about these 2 Minecraft players, a farmer and 3, a collector, a farmer, and a chef. And all 3 of them had to depend on each other to survive in the wild.
So what do you think about using this kind of technology?
It was really fun, and I'm gonna look into doing it more.
Okay, this is when the 4 kids got into the building, and they thought it was really creepy, and they kept on looking around.
So did you have to make the picture of the building at the inside of the building?
Yeah, it's basically like that. We built like a little stage, like we built a little scene. So it's missing one wall and it doesn't have that much detail. And we put turtles there on the 3 little stages. And this is the hallway that they come in, and there's 3 doors, and all the 3 doors are locked. And they have to find a key to get into one of the doors.
Do they find the key?
Yes, they find it at the end of the hallway.
And what happens after they find the key?
They go into the room on the end of the hallway right there, and that leads to the kitchen.
And does that mean they're safe then?
Basically, they go in, they boil some pizza, which I don't really think that makes sense. And they were boiling pizza, I guess, and they boiled the pizza. They found a key in the pizza, and they were able to escape the pizzeria when it was locked.
We had 3 actors. The one in the blue is me. The one in the white hair is my sister, who was acting like a boy, and her name was Ash. The person in the gray shirt right there who is crouching a lot, that's Mert. And then the one in the purple is my friend Maya right there. And then So we were doing the Little Red Hen. The Little Red Hen was about a hen who was doing all the work, and when the work was done and she was eating the bread, the all the people who were saying "I won't" to her actually said "I will," and that's what I incorporated when I was making them. I was doing all the work, so I was just collecting all the things and getting all the things that we needed. Well, they were saying "I won't," and they weren't going to do it. And then when I was making everything, and then at the end they were going to want to eat the pumpkin pie, and you'll see what happens. So I'm just making the sugar right now is what's happening. And then after this, I believe I'm going to be baking the pumpkin pie, yeah. We didn't really write the script. We actually told them what they were going to be saying, so that we had to practice this twice because we were kind of missing our times to say stuff, so it took like twice to get it perfect. And then in the second, I will be having the pumpkin pie, and they want it. We had to like restart on a few because we edited too much out that we were supposed to, so we had to like exit that out, didn't save it, and then we had to go back onto it and then re-edit it. We had to record our voices while watching the video, and it was hard because we didn't know exactly where everything went.
We had about 18 hours to do all of our writing and editing and video recording and making the set, so I thought that was kind of hard.
So that we got the right camera angle, we would have to like cut out a whole wall, and it was confusing to choose which wall we wanted the angle from. And then in some of them we didn't cut out the wall, the outside scenes we didn't have to cut out the wall because we told her where to go. But when we were in the house making the pumpkin pie, it was hard doing that because I had to break one of the windows on the back of it so that she could see the front of it.
Become a better editor and help us get a job in engineering, in programming.
Ms. Harrison, she used like a video to help us know that about we should cut off a wall so we can go to our sets quicker instead of just like going outdoors indoors, instead of just like breaking things while you're like in the middle of recording.
But my partner started to build a whole building before Miss Harrison said that, and then we had to destroy the whole building and we had to make it up again. That was the hardest part.